The story is of someone that will be in the future. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he tells us of a man on the day of judgment. This man will come on the day of judgment with a mountain of good deeds. And he will be ready to enter into paradise. And it will be announced to tell that man to stop. Stop. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask, has this man wronged anyone, harmed anyone with their foul character, with their foul tongue? And someone will step forth and will say, that man wronged me. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say, okay, he wronged you, go take from his good deeds. Go take one of his good deeds. And the man will take a good deed. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will announce then, who else has this person wronged? And a line, a huge line will form. The Prophet Muhammad says that people will keep coming and taking from the good deeds, taking from the good deeds, taking from the good deeds, until that man is left with no good deeds on the day of judgment. And there will still be people that person wronged. And the people will say, oh Allah, that man wronged us. He hurt us. He was rude to us. He was foul to us. But he has no more good deeds for us to take. All of those people got good deeds. What about us? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say, okay, instead you take from your bad deeds and put on his scale. And they will take, and they will take, and they will take. The Prophet Muhammad says, this man will have entered the day of judgment with a mountain of good deeds and few bad deeds. And they will enter into Jahannam, they will enter into the hellfire with a mountain of bad deeds and no good deeds left. As a result of what? Their tongue. As a result of what? Their manners. You know, that in and of itself is a lesson. My teacher, Mufti Kimani, he used to mention, he used to say, when I studied this hadith as a child, I could never understand how one person could harm so many people. He said, until I looked in the YouTube comments, until I looked on the Facebook comments, and I saw how many people you could harm in one sitting. My dear respected brothers and sisters, what I'm concluding with is, remember, when we speak about our manners, it's not just limited to our face-to-face interactions, but also to our interactions online. Also to our interactions online. Because as much as it doesn't feel like it, there's a real person behind that screen. There's a real person behind that screen. And it's real easy to offend someone and to hurt someone and to try to disgrace someone or to belittle someone when it's behind the screen. It's easy to be a keyboard warrior. Don't fall into that trap, or else you'll lose a mountain of good deeds on the day of judgment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us all a people of excellent manners. Allahumma ameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to be a people that are truthful. Allahumma ameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us a people that stand up for social rights, civil rights, and justice in our societies. Allahumma ameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unite us all in the highest levels of Jannah, neighboring the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma ameen.